I'm from Philippines.
Philippines.
Yes.
It's like for us, it's a tropical place.
Yeah, it's like the other side of the world basically, and it has only two seasons, which is the summer and the rainy season. So this looks like rainy season to me back in the Philippines, just warmer.
Before coming here, I knew Poland already from a few years ago doing my Erasmus in Łódź. And I didn't know Rzeszów. I know lots of cities across the country, but I had no idea of what's Rzeszów, what's going on there. And I was expecting the city to be quiet, maybe not so colorful as it is now, and to be more isolated from the country.
Before I came here, I even couldn't say the name of the city, but now it's good. I like to be here.
This is not a really tourist place, but it's still a really beautiful city I like, and I think they should come here because it was a really good experience, at least for me. I'm living in 2 weeks and I will miss really much Rzeszów.
People here are so calm. It's like I think it's really a secure place to stay, to have a life here. It's secure. I think maybe are not so tourist because we don't have so many things to see, but it's good.
If I need, I will stay here easily because I like this city, and it's really easy to stay, to live here because it's not a very big city. It's not a capital, but you can find everything you need. It's like food, fun, concerts, like restaurant, cafes, bars.
It wasn't my first time in Poland, so I already know what to expect. I know the language already, I'm familiar. My expectation though, because I used to live in a big city, Wrocław, so my expectation was it's gonna be little less louder, which is, yeah, it is not that loud here, which is okay. It gives you a lot of time to relax and reflect, read a book even.
Well, you enjoy this place?
Yeah, I enjoy this place because it's cozy. It's definitely one of the cleanest cities I've seen in Poland, if not the cleanest, also the cheapest city. And for a small city, it has an international airport, which makes it very convenient for traveling.
I like the city, but it's quite similar to most of Ukrainian cities because the same cultural background, same cultures and traditions. So I don't feel that much of a culture shock or that much of the differences. But still, in a way, it's different. It's like more organized, it's cleaner, the people are a little bit different and stuff like that. So yeah, I can feel the differences.
It's really
After 1 year, what I discovered, the city is very friendly. Lots of events, activities. It's very not quiet, but peace and calm city. However, if you want to go to party, if you want to go to visit, sightseeing, mountains, hiking, or lots of activities,
well.
everything is very close from here.
When I was going here, actually I expected something else maybe in a way. I expected it to be like more, I don't know, like a capital city, crowded, busy, lots of people all over the streets, lots of shopping centers and stuff like that. And here I was like surprised because it's calm and it's good. It's definitely an advantage. And also there are lots of students, so it's like a young city. And as far as I know, it's the youngest city in that way in Poland. So yeah, you can find lots of friends here in that way.
This is a small city, so it's really easy to meet almost everyone, and I think I create here really good relationships with Erasmus and Polish people.
Before as far as I knew, it should be a small city, and I will not find lots of places to spend time. But when I came here, I found out that it's possible to find good places even in a small city.
I like the square, as we call it here, the Rynek. I guess has lots of people in the city. I like also very much the castle of Łańcut, which is beautiful and not far from here, and going to Bieszczady. For the city of Rzeszów, I like simply to go out in the city center, to go to the mall, to go near the river.
My favorite place is basically Adremo. It's some restaurant here. I like I don't know what it's called, the park that has this fountain show.
Like near to the castle?
Yeah, I like that place. I usually go there on a sunny day to read a book or just sit down and relax. Those two are my favorite places.
I like walking the side of the rivers. It's really quite a peaceful place. And also when it comes to favorite place, I like there's a place Muffin Carnia here. It's a good place to talk with friends, having a good conversation.
The pub. I know fashion, Pevex. I know Black Cat. I think it's a lot of places. If you don't like one, you can easily find other.
I like visiting different cities and going to Bieszczady over the weekends. When I'm in Rzeszów, when I stay here for the weekend or for the evenings, I like to go for a coffee in different places across the Rynek, or to spend my time with my friends, which I met here, to talk, to have a drink, to have dinner, to prepare some food.
Yeah.
I feel good here because I met lots of good people, and I want to know more people. That's why, and I like being here. Maybe I can think about do my stage here again.
I think it's a really secure city, and I like especially the parties and the drinks, and the food's not that much, but I like still.
I like pierogi, pierogi szpinakiem, and I like very much to prepare them in the oven. It's very tasty. I love also the Polish soup called żurek. I think it's my favorite one because we don't have such soup in France.
Nice.
I like the Polish vodka with rum. That's a little bit sweet. Yeah, that's a little bit sweet. So yeah.
Polish people are a little bit cold, you know, and closed.
Really?
Yeah. For example, I'm not talking about you, and there are lots of exceptions, but in general, if you take a look on a Polish person who is just walking down the street, he or she is looking down all the time, and they don't smile when like we meet each other, eye contact or something. They don't smile; they're just like, whoop, and
Yeah,
still
and
walking.
go straight ahead.
Yeah.
Cold
I
weather, because for example 2 days ago it was like at the same time sunny, and after 20 minutes snowy, rainy, windy. It's really complicated.
More
People are
Polish,
too shy.
Polish friends like are too shy.
Yes, they don't want to make the first step to communicate people. But the more I know them, it will be better. I know.
I met lots of people here, going through different events across the city, and I can say people from Rzeszów are very, very friendly and welcoming, compared to what I had in other places, in other countries as well. And people are always happy to see foreigners and to show you places, to bring you, to introduce you to their group of friends, even to their families.
One thing I would say in Rzeszów, look at this thing over there. Yeah, so that's one amazing thing about Rzeszów. You will never see anything like this in Europe. What else? And it's actually a good vibe type of city. You know, it's not dull or gray. It's a nice, colorful city.